Hey guys, welcome back to the Vid-Bits. I'm Bray, and today we're going to be playing some more Elden Ring. Hope you guys have enjoyed this series up until this point. I know that I've been super excited. We're just going to give it a shot for about an hour or two, and if we don't beat Godfrey today, then or this time, then we'll be doing it later today. But I've thought a lot about it, and I can't really get upset about the fight anymore. It's a tough one, but it also is really close to the end of the game, so I guess I should expect as much. Um, I didn't know there was an update for Elden Ring, so I guess we're gonna quickly wait for this to go through. I wouldn't have started the stream if I knew there was an update, but it's very small. Probably just some quality of life improvements and stuff like that. It's only been about a minute. But yeah, you can see some of the other games we've been playing. Been putting the time in, playing Hollow Knight, getting towards the end of the game. That's been awesome. We finally got our first ending and finished the game at around 70%. So that was awesome. Very glad to have you guys with me for that entire journey. It was a very special one because Hollow Knight was one of those games that I had heard so much good stuff about when it came out, and it took so long for me to get around to finally playing it. Um, but yeah, that was very special. Shout out to Jack for helping me with a majority of that game. But this update is finally finished, so we can get into Elden Ring. I'm gonna go take my medicine real quick, so I'll BRB. To give everybody an opportunity to get in here. Come on. Trying to turn my TV down so you guys didn't have to possibly hear the... Which one is it? So I was talking about this yesterday, about my stupid TV. It's from like 2011, 2012, and there's like, the input method is running your finger across this little touch sensitive area on the TV, and that changes stuff. But it's just weird because you can barely see it unless you're like shining a light on it. So, I mean, it ends up getting a little frustrating at times. But yeah, give me 1 second and we'll be back doing some more attempts at this boss. Alright guys, I'm back. Just had a quick bowl of cereal because I have to eat something with my medicine, so I'm not usually streaming this early, so I've normally got my routine going. But yeah, I'm sure you guys remember where we left off last time with this guy. Getting very close. So I did level up a few times off screen. Just means we're doing a little bit more damage. I landed in that. It's definitely going to take a couple runs to warm up. Okay, so gonna try to move in on him slowly. That was ridiculous. I just need to remember not to dodge. Dodging is a lot less reliable in this fight. That ground pound attack almost always hits you when you dodge backwards. I just need to remember to jump every time he slams his foot. It's the most consistent way to survive. Excuse me. What the hell? You'll catch me getting caught by that attack 9 times out of 10. Very seldom do I die to something else. If I'm being honest. I feel like a majority of my deaths are a result of that stupid ground pound. My entire goal for this 2-hour live stream is just to beat this boss. If not, then I will have hopefully made some some advancements. That was a weak run. We got this, guys. That was because I wasn't far enough away. Decent attempt, though. Decent attempt. Your goal for this fight is to push past the first phase as quick as possible, because, honestly, the second phase is... I feel like it's... I don't know. It's difficult, but it's not quite as hard as the first phase, if that makes sense. Like, you still have to be very reserved and guarded, but in the first phase, you're just so much more prone to being stunned. You know, like you get stunned very often by the first phase, but the second phase, you're just kind of running around. I used too much stamina, so I got stunned real bad right there. Yeah, you either get past that first interaction with him, or you just die immediately. I'm gonna be so honest. Like, there's not many in between. Like, I don't know. I've never met a boss where the first phase is so blatantly harder than the second phase. Like, possibly Nameless King. I feel like Nameless King's second phase is kind of, I don't know. People talk up how difficult it is, but I feel like that the camera control necessary to fight the dragon in phase 1 is more difficult than a lot of the other stuff. I jumped. Okay. Okay. Second phase. Second phase. Oh, I'm dead. Spike. Oh, I'm still alive. Oh shit. If I would have been safer and used less, if I wouldn't have missed the amount of heavy attacks I would have hit or missed. If I would have hit more of those heavy attacks, I would have been able to beat it that time. I'm getting way closer than even yesterday. Those few levels definitely pushed me in the right direction today. I put a little bit more into intelligence because intelligence is what Moonveil scales with. Yep, out of stamina. I fucking dug myself a hole that time. Alright, chat. We got this. What? I hate that fucking attack. phase 1. It doesn't matter. If you get close to that corner, you're fucked. Legitimately, if you ever get stuck in that corner, you're fucked. There's no getting out of that. Unfortunately. Like, that seemed so clean. Then I got hit by one attack that ended the whole game. I have like 58 vigor. I don't really think I am in a position to get any more, so. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much unblockable. Keep getting caught in these mega combos, bro. Yeah, I just watched it back. I got caught by one of those attacks and I got stun locked. It's just unfortunate. That was a horrible start. Like, what was up with that crazy long combo? That was 2 or 3 combos put together. He's definitely not my favorite boss up until this point, that's for sure. dodged too early. Fuck! Too sloppy. All because I used that Estus. Why does that not hit? It does not have enough range at all. it's literally all because I'm not starting the fight target locking him. I literally die because I don't start the fight target locking him. Just dumb. It's just stupid. I hate dying. It's just maddening, especially when you just keep dying to the same boss over and over again. Like, I don't know, especially it hurts even more when you don't hear other people struggling with said boss. Nobody told me this was going to be a boss I'd be stuck on. Everyone keeps talking about Melania, but I haven't even gotten there. Like, and then, like, it seems like Elden Beast must be the most anticlimactic boss ever because nobody talks about how difficult that is either. But Melania, you hear about that fight all over. People don't shut the fuck up about that fight, but... What the fuck? I'm not letting my stamina regen enough. There it is. That damn power bomb again. No more stamina. Oh. That's it. No. No, dude. No. No, man. No. Shit. Fuck. Man. What the hell? Why didn't I go for a heavy attack? One more. It would have been it. Oh my god. That's devastating, chat. I don't even know how to... I'm not even gonna say anything after that one. That's just absolutely devastating. I used everything I had. Every flask, everything. It wasn't enough. What's up, Mr. Jones Gaming? I'm doing well. Just been on Godfrey for a bit since about yesterday, the end of last stream. So I've just been a little frustrated, especially considering I got so close last time. That was horrible. Horrible. That was just horrible. This is honestly one of the hardest boss fights I've ever faced. Like, I don't know. I guess it's just because everybody struggles with different type of content, but I don't really feel like anything in Dark Souls 3 and anything up until this point made me struggle like this. Maybe Sister Frida. That one was pretty damn hard. Nameless King possibly, but fuck. Like, it just seems ridiculous. Yes!
Tarnished.
Woo!
Thy strength.
Yes! Oh my god! Yes! Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Whew. Oh my god. That is wild, chat. Let's go. I appreciate it, Mr. Jones. You guys are awesome. I'm glad to have you guys for that awesome moment. You know, having subscribers here for stuff like that just means the world to me, because I was struggling yesterday. It was rough. I mean, so at the beginning of the stream, I fought Malekith, right? And oh, you just subbed? Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I beat Malekith at the end of last stream, or at the beginning of last stream, and then at the end I was just struggling on Godfrey so much, but I'm just very relieved now. What's this? Man, that was just, whew, just riding on a high after that one. Holy shit. What the hell? Honestly, I have no idea what to expect now. Holy shit. Is this the final boss? Radagon of the Golden Order. Ooh, some Gwyn-like lightning. Holy shit. My guy is cracked. He's resistant to... I just lost 300,000 souls. Oh my god. I just realized that I should have invested those souls. That's kind of funny. I have a feeling he's resistant to magic. He didn't seem to do anything, so maybe we'll just have the maybe we'll do Nagekaba. I have a feeling the rest of this stream might just be me practicing against this guy. I'm not really sure what all he's capable of. Should I be using holy damage negation for this guy? Obviously he's doing lightning and holy. Yeah, RIP to that 300k souls. I don't know that I necessarily need them. I feel like I might have leveled up higher than most for this particular fight. But then again, like, I don't know what level most people are when they're fighting this boss. So, let me know if you guys know. Because my goal is to never be over leveled for anything, but I obviously can't always ensure that. My man just whacked me. I haven't seen enough of the attacks yet to be able to really dictate the pattern, I think. I feel like that's kind of part of it. He's the last boss. Well, there's Melania, right? Like, Melania is optional, right? From what I hear, at least. The main game final boss. I need to not seppuku myself for a second time mid-fight. I'm still getting used to it, right? Because I've been using my predominant build this whole time has been Moonveil, because I really enjoy the intelligence scaling that it provides. But it seems like magic is not the way to go for this fight. I'm still just so happy that I got past Godfrey. Even if I don't make it past this boss today, I'll be very happy with myself overall. Considering Elden Ring and Hollow Knight both have been games that have been on my backlog for a while, it's nice to be able to actually beat these games. The channel has given me a lot of motivation to actually tackle and beat games that are on my backlog. I'm gonna put holy damage negation on after this, because I feel like I'm taking more damage from his holy attack. That was my my alarm. This is a cool ass boss. I'm a big fan so far. It's also just nice to be at the point where you're actually, like, where everyone else is, if that makes sense. Like, this game came out, what, 2 years ago? And I'm just now finishing it for the first time. And, you know, people have been talking about Elden Ring for so long. So, it's just nice to, like I said, finally kind of be experiencing what everyone else is experiencing. You know, because I'm sure that, I'm sure that by the time I get to DLC, you know, it'll be well worth the wait. I need holy damage negation. Why did I do that again? Stop doing that, Brayden. I keep stabbing myself. I'm so used to the weapon art or the Ash of War or whatever from the other weapon that I keep trying to go into my poise stance, but instead I'm stabbing myself in the chest for what does that give you? Extra bleed damage or something? Bleed buildup, I think. I should probably just... Does that apply if I do it before I go in? You guys actually get a glimpse at my real character. He's been hiding inside this pot for so long. Okay, it does work. I'm at that point in the boss fight where I'm still kind of learning the pattern. I'm also still getting used to this sword. You know, like I said, I've been using Moonveil since I got it. So I got Moonveil and leveled it up as soon as I could. So, you know, swapping weapons also comes with a change of strategy. I'm assuming my goal is for blood build up. He seems to be weak to blood, or slash. And like I said, if I don't beat Radagon, I'll likely be doing a stream just for him later today. This is almost like my unofficial practice, in a sense. Stop doing that. I'm literally it's so ingrained in my mind to hold LT to stance that I'm still trying to unlearn that. Man, this guy's awesome. I really like this boss. I'm gonna be so honest. Like, he's fucking awesome. Like, aesthetically and, you know, storyline-wise, just so badass. Like, I might not be the most knowledgeable about the Elden Ring story, but man, I do really appreciate those who are extremely knowledgeable about it, because like I'll watch videos, and if it weren't for those videos, then you know, I wouldn't be able to really make sense of the story myself, because it's so cryptic and hidden sometimes, and you feel like you kind of have to explore the entire world, it seems, to even get a glimpse of what it's really like. See? That I did that shit again. A fucking ragdoll. What level were you guys when you beat the main game? Now he's moonwalking towards me. The fucking disrespect. He killed me and then just started moonwalking on my corpse like a smooth criminal. Let's see if this holy damage resistance helps. Fucking wombo combo. Yeah, this is definitely gonna take some getting used to. Shout out to Mr. Jones Gaming for being our 2,840th subscriber. Congrats to you, man. Oh, I probably should have done my little buff before I went in, but I'll live. Wait, shit. I need to change my stuff up. If I'm not using magic anymore, that means I can use something else. I'm gonna use probably the rotted wing insignia instead of magic scorpion charm. Or is there, unless you guys think there's something better. I'm not the most knowledgeable about talismans and build crafting in Elden Ring. Okay. He just has so many different variances of attack, you know? Like, I'm not really acclimated quite to his many different attack variances. Shout out to Skippy the Bard and Manny DeMormon at the completely unnecessary tier of our membership. It means a lot that you guys care to support us month in and month out, so just wanted to shout you guys out real quick. As well as my guy, what's his name? I'm so focused, let me remember. He's been hanging out around recently. Trying to remember his name. So, like we're getting to the point where there's so many regulars. I'm gonna have to start writing you guys' names down. Jack. I don't know how I could forget Jack, but Jack is also the most recent joinee at our significant contribution tier. So Just wanted, I feel like those people deserve like an extra little shout out because they go above and beyond. I'm still in that phase where I'm very defensive. Look at me, going for seppuku mid-fight again. Who would have thought? Okay. I think I'm starting to see the openings now. This is definitely one of those bosses that's pretty specific. I like it though, both in theme and in execution. But man, Godfrey was pissing me off yesterday. I think we hit a brand new record as far as the fuck count goes. I don't think I've ever swore that much in a video on the channel yet. Why do I keep fucking doing that mid-fight? I'll unlearn that eventually. Like I said, I was using Moonveil for so long, it's just ingrained in my mind. I need to remember that that's like a delayed attack. Though in Souls games or Elden Ring, those are the attacks that get me most of the time. When they do an attack that looks very similar to another one, but it has a different charge or wind-up time, I tend to get caught by that one. Because you get so comfortable maneuvering and dodging around certain attacks that you're almost being preemptive with your behavior. Like you'll dodge before, and you'll think about the timing for the initial window and not the secondary window, if that makes sense. I hope that's not too complicated of an explanation. Oh, I forgot that magic exploded when... I almost always dodge into that. Fucking... Look at me, doing seppuku mid-fight again. I wonder how long it's gonna take me to unlearn that behavior. Probably a while. It's like, I mean to click LB, but instead I click LT, and then that just... I damage myself mid-fight and then put myself in a vulnerable position. But yeah, he seems to be completely immune to magic, so I don't really have an option as far as that's concerned. It's been cool being able to use magic and not have to be like a mage. Because, I don't know, I find the mage playthroughs to be less enjoyable. I've actually never done a pure mage. I've done a pyromancer before. Should have either dodged twice or waited longer. Okay. It's definitely a different boss fight. Like Godfrey, you have to be overly aggressive to beat him, whereas he seems like I'm being too aggressive to fight this boss so far. That is my initial. See, that's the thing, is I don't know. Does he have bleed resistance? He doesn't bleed. He is immune to slash, but he doesn't bleed. It seems like fire is his weakness, but I don't really have anything leveled up that's fire. That lightning is just ridiculous. To dodge towards them, but I dodged away. Yeah, I have a feeling that I'll get this later today. Just doing a little bit of practice today. I'm just glad I haven't had to like change armor, because I've like obviously I've stuck with like I used the basic armor as long as I could, and then I went to another armor because of higher poise. Yeah, it seems like he's most susceptible to frost and fire damage, but I don't really have anything that does that. Exactly. The delay in his response makes him kind of seem slow. So you're anticipating attacks that haven't even happened yet. So you're dodging right into his attack. It's that one. That overhead swing always catches me. I tried to dodge instead. I started sprinting. I dodged, or jumped instead of dodged. Yeah, that slam is nuts. I think I may switch my 3 flasks of cerulean tears into more flasks of healing. He is crazy. This boss is difficult. That is one thing I cannot understate. Almost reminds me of a boss like Soul Cinder. Obviously, that's another endgame boss, so it's comparable. But with those bosses, they attack, you get 1 to 2 attacks. They attack, you get 1 to 2 attacks. That's kind of the repeating pattern, which I've noticed. Whereas if you saw before with Godfrey, like I said, you have to brute force the shit out of him. You gotta push past phase 1, because phase 1 is so much more difficult in my opinion than phase 2. Just because it's the endurance it takes to get to the second phase. Some of the hardest bosses in the Souls game in Elden Ring, I feel like, are just because it takes a lot out of you to do the whole thing. And then when you die, you have to do it all over again. I did not dodge. This is definitely a learning experience, to say the least. Shout out to the subscriber who recommended that I get the Nagakiba. It's been a very, very good secondary sword up until this point. And now it's actually taking over and being the primary weapon. I dodged too early. supposed to jump that, right? I don't dodge that one ever. Manny! What? How you doing, bud? I was just talking about you earlier. About how you inspired me to beat that boss yesterday with your awesome dono. Your Goldberg dono. Always dropping the goofiest comments in chat, keeping us all, keeping it lively, keeping it light, you know? But yeah, shout out to Manny. I finally beat that boss I was struggling on yesterday, Manny. Godfrey. I took him out about 20-25 minutes ago. Now we're on the final boss, Radagon. Why did I do that? That's a hard attack to dodge. That's definitely a rough one. You ever sit on a leather chair and your fucking skin sticks to it? That's the worst. That is absolutely the worst feeling. My goal is to at least get to phase 2. Radagon does not play around, chat. Not one bit. This guy is the real deal. And as far as final bosses go, he's pretty fucking badass. Like, I really love the design. It's that ranged attack that always gets me. Jumping does damage. I jumped and did 3 damage to him. I didn't even know jumping did damage. At this point, I'm just practicing for tonight's stream. Because my goal for this stream was to beat Godfrey. So now that we've done that, we're just kind of getting some extra practice in for when we finally beat the game. guy's spamming now. Holy shit. Wow. You know what? I'm feeling a couple more runs and then calling it for today. Might as well stop while I'm ahead. I'm still hyped about taking out Godfrey. I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to do that in this morning's stream. So now that I've done that, I'm not really worried about anything. Okay. Yeah, I feel satisfied for now. Stay tuned for another stream around 10, maybe 11 o'clock p.m. EST. We were lucky enough to slay the great Godfrey, first Elden Lord today, in this morning's stream, and we will be back pursuing greatness later today. So, if you guys have enjoyed this stream, thank you guys so much for tuning in and sticking with me. Shout out to our new subscribers, Mr. Jones Gaming and Soren Hartwig. You guys are awesome. But yeah, I had a bunch of fun. I'm glad to see some familiar faces, and I look forward to seeing you guys later. Once again, shout out to our completely unnecessary tier members, Manny DeMormon and Skippy the Bard. You guys help make this possible. But as always, I've had a lot of fun. I got a little frustrated yesterday, so I'm glad I was able to redeem myself with this stream. But I look forward to playing more Elden Ring later today, and I hope you guys are going to want to stick with me. But as always, it's been Brave from the Vid-Bits. Take care of yourselves, stay hydrated, have a good one. Peace.